Hello, my name is River Dobbs, and I'm here to do my belief talk about bringing awareness to unethical therapy, mental institution programs, and the trauma that's produced from them, and how to rectify this and improve the stability of everybody in our society. So, some background. I have bipolar disorder and PTSD, and I struggle with addiction, or have in the past. And I feel like it's pretty obvious that my life has been immensely impacted by those diseases. And it was at the age of 15 so impacted that I made the decision to try and end my life. And that's where our story begins. So I was sent to a psychiatric treatment facility in Las Cruces, and that's where I learned what hell truly was. And I remember thinking as I left that the only reason I would have not reattempted as soon as I got out was out of fear for failing once again and having to return there. And I want no other child, teenager, or adult to suffer through what so many of my friends and I had to face for simply needing help and learning how to better manage our worlds, especially at such a young age. And this is a new age in our history. We have done a lot of progression throughout the past century or even the past 20 years. And at this point in time, I think our ideologies and mindsets need to shift for the betterment of our future. So I think I've been warranted to state that for as long as we've existed, mental illness has kind of coincided alongside humanity. The human condition is one of immense fascination. Our ability to remember intricate details and have deep introspection and think all day without ever stopping are some of our most defining and charismatic qualities. And as remarkable as these characteristics are, they do impact our minds for better or worse, or a combination of the two, some more than others. And our obsessive and repetitive tendencies have given way to so many and can push them to a place where they feel they can't return. And it's a devastating yet true fact. According to the World Health Organization website, roughly 720,000 people commit suicide every year. And it is the third leading cause of death among people ages 15 to 29. So us, our age group. And although there are many more resources widely available today than, say, 50 years ago, they are still not up to par and have failed to properly adapt to the mass influx of patients that has been occurring within the past 30 years or so. And they don't provide the proper coping mechanisms to reinstill stability and encourage our youth to progress. So the stigmatized mindset towards suicide, suicidal ideations, and mental illness has always been prevalent, and I think it's decreased in more recent years, and it's been more openly talked about, but that still doesn't mean that it has erased itself completely. I can't even begin to tell you how many times people have called me crazy for simply telling them that I have bipolar disorder or PTSD. So, because of this, even inside mental hospitals and wilderness therapy programs, a lot of people still feel like they can't show who they really are. They kind of mask like how they do in society, and they want to mask to give the presentation of betterment so that they can be released or everybody thinks they're all good. And because they are faking this or feel they have to fake that, a lot of times they don't want to have to fake it forever, and that leads to them committing suicide. And that's just not a sustainable way to live. So I would like to delve into the data portion of this. And I would like this to reinstate that these programs are not as effective as their methods appear or as they like to claim. So from factors behind a remarkable increase in adolescent psychiatric inpatient treatment between 1980 and 2010, a nationwide register study,